Hi, I'm Anika Porter here at Annie Malone, and Annie Malone was established in 1888 for children of color located in the city of North St. Louis. I have with me Sarah Lehman, the CEO of Annie Malone. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, thanks for coming.
Thank you, Sarah. So, Sarah is a licensed social worker. Sarah holds a master's degree in social work and has 23 passionate years of social service. Yay! Thank you, Sarah. Okay, Sarah, so inquiring minds want to know what motivated you to be here at Annie Malone?
Well, like you said, I've been a social worker for 23 years. I've been licensed for many of those 23 years and served the children in St. Louis for many, many years prior to coming to Annie Malone. So I really wanted to do community grassroots type of work. What better place? What better place than to come here? This was a calling for me to be here.
It seems like a great fit, Sarah.
Yes, absolutely. The children we serve here at Annie Malone are from the community mostly. The majority are of color. They go to our treatment center. They go to our crisis center. They are educated in our school, or we're doing some work with them in their homes.
I'm glad you said that, Sarah. You mentioned school, and can you tell us exactly what is Emerson Academy? And please explain to the audience what unique therapeutic services are offered at Emerson Academy.
Yes, so we operate a school. We serve children of St. Louis City and also in some of the charter schools. We are serving the highest need children. So if the children were not coming to us, they would actually be homeschooled for 1 hour a day. They've been kicked out of their schools due to behavior disorders, and almost all of them have experienced neighborhood violence or some level of violence, or have a mental health issue.
Yes.
So they are instructed to come to a therapeutic school. All of them are on individualized education plans, and we've really grown the school over the last 3 years. So we added an autism classroom this year.
Wow. So are you saying in the middle of a pandemic you were able to launch an autism room, Sarah?
Yes, and it's so important for us. We even opened in August. We did delay our opening for about a week. But we did open and let the parents choose in seat or virtual. So we were able to provide virtual learning like all the other public schools. But with our children, the high risk that they are under for abuse and neglect, or just the violence in their communities, or just their behavior disorders, we knew this would help their parents and this would help them.
Well, Sarah Lehman, sounds like you are rising up here in your leadership of the agency. So if I heard you correctly, Emerson Academy is a school that offers therapeutic services that manages the case of the individual, as well as offers therapy, life skills, social skills, and it houses kids that are suffering from autism or trauma.
Well, we don't house the children, but we do educate the children suffering from trauma or that have a diagnosis of autism. And they're just at a level of care or a level of need to have like a 1-to-5 ratio in the classroom. They're very small classrooms to meet those children's individualized needs. So we have a therapist on staff. We work with an OT specialist, a PT specialist. We're licensed with DESE, but we're right here in the Ville neighborhood where we're close to the children, and the children feel safe with us. They come to us, they enjoy school, and they enjoy their teachers, and they have relationships with their teachers.
Wow. Sounds like you're offering a therapeutic education here, and not just raising children, Sarah, but also raising the bar.
Absolutely, absolutely. We have high expectations for performance from our children, and we know they can meet them if we meet them where they're at. So our goal is to provide this therapeutic service to get them back into the mainstream school.
Wow. Okay, Sarah. So Annie Malone also hosts the second largest African American parade here in St. Louis, which is known as the Annie Malone May Day Parade.
Yes.
Can you tell us how you were able to keep that tradition going during a pandemic?
Yes, yes. It was a very interesting experience. We really did not like that we had to close the parade, but that's how everybody's felt during this pandemic. However, my team got together with bold moves and came up with a strategy literally within 1 week on taking it virtual, and it was a lot of fun. It was competitive, and we ended up hitting our mark for that for our largest fundraiser.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sarah, can you tell us how much, if you don't mind us asking, you were able to raise during a virtual parade, if I heard you correctly?
Yes, and I don't know that that's ever been done, right? But we raised $90,000.
Wow.
Yeah, and what was real fun about that is it was really true to Annie Malone, the lady. The way we raised that was from the community. It was the average give was $25.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So kudos to the team that worked alongside with Sarah Lehman, as well as the community for having a giving spirit. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah.
Yes.
So I have one more question, Sarah. We're living, like I said before, in a historical year. 2020 has been like no other year. And according to Forbes.com, women are rising up all over the
Yes, they
world
are.
in accelerated leadership rate. Can you tell us how you and your staff were able to rise up during COVID-19 as well as civil unrest, Sarah?
Yes. So at Annie Malone, we feel passionate that if we are a crisis center in one of the highest risk neighborhoods to violence and those needing crisis, we have to march through this time. Meaning we had to stay open.
Wow.
We had to look creatively at each other and say, how do we keep ourselves safe, but also support the community that we sit in? So that's how we did it. We came together, and it's not an if, it's a how, and then we moved pretty quickly. So that's, we closed our school initially because that was a mandate, as it should be. But then once we were given the opportunity to reopen, we chose to do that. We've not had one situation so far.
Wow, Sarah. So if I heard you correctly, you remained open during a pandemic.
Yes.
You hosted a virtual parade that raised close to $90,000. You launched an autism room. And I don't think we mentioned this fact. I believe you delivered supplies
Yes.
to parents in the homes of children during the pandemic.
Yes, we did. Our parenting group came together. That was part of the Staying Open. And we supported our families by different grants we were provided, but we took the supplies to them. We did porch deliveries. We knew they didn't even have the transportation they needed to get to the urban leagues, food drives. So this was a way for us to make sure the families that we are working with still had the opportunity to eat and get Lysol and toilet paper when there wasn't any.
Wow.
Yes.
Sarah Lehman, you are such an inspiring woman of 2020. We want to thank you for your passion.
Yes.
Thank you for your professionalism. Thank you for finding purpose during a pandemic. And thank you for serving our community.